Welcome back to an unboxing here at the Acoustic Shop. My name is John and this is Jeremy, and today we're going to talk about the Thompson SDMA. Well, we got another one in, and guess what, Jeremy? They did it again. Thompson has delivered.
They know what they're doing. It's consistent. It wasn't an accident.
It was not an accident. So this guitar I've got right now is actually a second time around for this guitar, with a couple slight changes. We actually ordered a guitar almost identical to this back in May a year ago, and the guitar sold. We unboxed it, like literally unboxing, and got a call 20 minutes later, and the guitar was sold that quick. I didn't even get a chance to really play it, but it was a great guitar, and this one I think is every bit as good, except for a few changes. It might even be a little cooler for especially for that customer that's looking for those. This is a Thompson SDMA, S for Sinker Mahogany, D for Dread, Mahogany, of course, and then M, and then the A is the Adirondack top. So what we did was made this custom. It's actually a custom one. When we built the first one, we found this color of Sunburst, and Thompson just blew it out of the park with this color. We loved it when it came in. They loved it. In fact, they loved it so much, it is now part of the same color, I believe, that's being used for the Molly Tuttle limited edition model. Really great guitar. Sinker Mahogany Sinker Mahogany back and sides. This is one of my favorite features, though. We came up with this Purfling line that goes all throughout the fretboard, up into the peg head and around. Now, originally we did it with a tortoise overlay. This time we did it in ebony. I think it looks gorgeous in both ways. Really beautiful guitar. But here's another thing we did a little bit different. We did a short scale. I had a lot of people talking about short scale.
What short scale is?
That's not funny.
That's pretty good.
That was not funny.
Wasn't a full scale.
Yeah. Anyway, short scale guitar. It is slightly shorter than your standard Dreadnought long scale guitar. And what does that mean? What does that mean? It means a little less tension on the strings. It also means a little bit more warmth. That's what that's kind of what I was hoping to hear out of this guitar, was a little bit more depth, a little bit more kind of roundness to it. And it has not, at all.
Disappointed?
Yeah, disappointed. That's the word I was looking for.
That's why I'm here.
It was the short scale thing that threw me off. Anyway,
roll with it.
Gorgeous guitar. Again, back on this. Beautiful. This is Sinker Mahogany.
What do they call that sinker? For people that don't know what Sinker
Why
Mahogany is.
don't you tell them, Jeremy?
No, literally because it's sunk.
Yes.
It's sunk mahogany is what they should have called it, because that's what it was. Back in the days when they would do a foresting and logging, they would drag all those logs down to a river and then float it down to the mill that was normally downstream, and most of the logs would make it to the mill. They'd float them down there and steer them into the mill. But sometimes along the way, a lot of these logs would soak up moisture. They're already too dense of a log, and they'd sink to the bottom of the river. And the cool thing is, years later, people would start to discover these and actually have divers go out and find these logs, bring them up. The cold water would normally preserve the wood, so it's in pristine condition. But along the time that it was down there, some of these are 100-year-old logs, they would start to soak in some of the mineral deposits that were in the water, and that actually gets built into the wood fiber and gives a little bit more character, look, and sound, I think, a little more dense.
It does, definitely in sound, too. I've found that the Sinker Mahoganies tend to be a little bit brighter, a little bit more punch, just kind of a harder material. So definitely enjoy that. Like having the Sinker Mahogany guitars, Jeremy.
I used to watch a show on TV where they actually had these guys who would go out in the river and find these logs, mostly for like furniture pieces or mantles. And there's a crazy Cajun that used to jump into alligator-infested waters in Florida. I hope that's where this guitar came from.
You think that's where it came from? Yeah. Okay, I'm cool.
A guy risked his life wrestling an alligator to get this log.
All right, so you should buy this guitar because it came from an alligator wrestling log preserving dude. Anyway,
worth every penny.
great guitar. This is another one of those guitars that I'm just so excited to have in here. We love having this partnership right now with Thompson. We've been building some really cool custom models. There'll be more on their way. In fact, you can look at this guitar and many others on our website, theacousticshoppe.com, where you can find the specs and all the details on it. Also, there's some sound clips and all that kind of good stuff. We have one of the best shipping return policies out there, so you can feel safe in any purchase you get from us. So definitely check that out.
And we performed a full song with this that you can also find in the comment or the information below. So check out John playing a full couple solos on this, and you really get an idea for how it sounds.
That's right.
Beautiful looking and sounding guitar.
So this was the Thompson SDMA Custom.
Hey, thanks for watching that video that we just did. I'm going to make this universal so we're going to use it on all the videos.
Good
I hope
plan.
you enjoyed that thing that I said. And if you'd like to see more things like that, then subscribe down below where it says subscribe. You'll be notified anytime we do another video.
And while you're at it, make sure to check out our website, theacousticshoppe.com. We have free shipping on most products and one of the best return policies in the country.
We know what it's like to buy an instrument online. You never know what you're going to get. When you get it, if you're not happy with it, send it back to us. We're not going to be mad at you.
No.
We'll be a little disappointed in you, but no. We want you to find the right instrument, and there's no way to know until you try it. So we encourage you to try it out, play it, and then if it's not the right fit, we'll find the one that is.
There we go.
Also, be sure to comment down below. We'd love to interact with you guys. It's not a one-way street here.
No.
You get to say things, we get to say things back to you. If we say mean things, we're going to say mean things back. So.
We may or may not do that. Anyway, we thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.